Bean. I'm Jose.
I'm Jeebus.
And I'm Angel.
Dude, this is Spill the Bean podcast. Alright guys, I want to ask you about something today.
What's that, man?
So, as you know, a while back, about 2-3 months ago, I had this cool nightmare. So I want to talk about nightmares.
You have a cool nightmare.
Yeah, I would
Do you know the definition of nightmare?
But, okay, hold on.
There's no way you can have a cool nightmare.
Alright, I know.
Do you know? Look, I fucking Wikipedia.
It was very cold, that's why.
A
It was
nightmare.
cold. I was talking about temperature.
It says a nightmare
Temperature.
is an unpleasant dream.
But it was temperature-wise.
Temperature?
Yeah, it was cool.
It was cold?
Yeah, it was cool.
It was
It
a
wasn't
cold
very
nightmare?
cold. It was cool. It was kind of cool.
Sure.
Anyhow, what I wanted to ask you was, what is the worst nightmare you have had?
Oh, I got one.
How old were you?
I got one.
And how you dealt
This
with
one
it?
is still
And
right.
how you dealt with it?
Yeah. All right. Here's my nightmare. I was 8 years old. I was in my
And then I came out from behind and scared you.
I was 8 years old. I was in Mexico and I was in
El Relito.
El Realito. I actually didn't live in El Realito. That was the town I grew up with. I used to live next to a ¿cómo se dice? A swamp.
A swamp?
No, not a swamp. Fregadero, drainero, sewage.
Okay. I mean like a...
It was like a ditch and there was a.
He led in the ditch.
But anyway, it, back there, I used to be scared, terrified of spiders.
Right.
Because where I used to live it was an area that was still being built, so we were out there.
A lot of spiders?
A lot of spiders, and I had this nightmare one time that I was in the moon, and I was running and running.
This guy in the last podcast, he was in the moon too?
I like being in the moon. And I remember just running and running away, and I saw this spider woman.
Was she hot?
No, hell no. It was like one of those terrifying, disgusting. But you can tell it was kind of human. And the worst thing about it is I saw it eat my entire family.
You saw the spider ate your entire family?
Yeah, and not one of those like that.
Yeah.
No, I saw that bite it, tear it down, see guts and everything, and I'm like, just scared the fuck out of me, because you're 8, you're pretty much pure mind, so when you have a nightmare, you believe it's happening.
Right.
And I remember, I woke up screaming, and we caused a chain reaction. It made other brothers scream, and
Which one? Marco or...
both,
Javi?
Marco and Javi.
Okay.
My sister was still like, I think she was like 4 years old. So like she was still sleeping in my parents' room because we didn't have much of a big house.
Right.
And so we kept screaming. I guess Marco was mad at me or something because he told me to shut the hell up. And I was right, and I saw him, and I started crying, because I was, I had this horrible dream where all my family were horribly eaten, and they're right there, so tears down my face, and just I dreamed that kept with me. I don't know why it happened. I can still remember it right now. I have lots of dreams. I have recurring dreams, nightmares. It's just things that fuck with somebody's mind.
I see.
What about you, Angel?
Worst nightmare. How you deal with it? How old were you?
I can't remember
The age?
Bullshit.
like any nightmares recently or anything in the past.
Anything that you like sticks with you, like
Any scary...
The only bad thing that's happened to me in the past is I used to sleepwalk. But when I used to sleepwalk, I used to see images in my head,
What kind of images?
dead people and stuff like that.
Wait, so you would sleepwalk?
At the same time while I was sleepwalking, I could see things, and I used to go in my parents' room and just stare at them, just stand there for minutes. My mom used to tell me hours, and I just went back. She used to tell me that when I was walking back, I used to say these, words that she couldn't understand. So.
No, that was not sleepwalking. You were possessed.
Oh yeah.
You were possessed.
I was possessed, yeah.
No, but that's creepy, man. I mean, I never sleepwalk.
my brother used to do it. My big brother used to sleepwalk, and then I guess everybody has this thing about not waking them up.
Right. Oh yeah.
But I didn't know that. I just hear like, get the fuck in there. And like, like you know.
See, now every time I was sleepwalking, my cousin, this is funny, because he used to like sleepwalk, and he will. I mean, they told me the story. I didn't live with them, but he will walk out the house, and he will walk out to the street, and sometimes they said that where he is. He's at the grandmother's house. He sleepwalk all the way, and it's not far. It's like across the street, like 3 houses down. But you're walking down and sleep. That's a lot of trouble. So it could be dangerous. Someone can run him over or some shit. So he said that my uncle one time they're like, okay, he keeps doing that, so they put a lock on the door, but on top. So every night they like lock it on to the top, so he wouldn't, because he knew the lock. But over here, well, he wasn't used to it, so he wouldn't just automatically be like, cling, and open the door. So one night, after they did that, apparently he was going out again, sleepwalking, and this is what they hear. He's trying to open the door, and then they say they come down here, and they see him right there. He's trying to open the door, and then he cannot open the door because it's locked, and they took him back to sleep.
Did he ever got a cure or something?
He doesn't do it anymore, so I believe he did.
He used to spend a lot of time with his grandparent or something.
Well, they live right there, so they see each other a lot and everything. I mean, that's just what they told me. But I thought that was pretty funny.
Alright.
And
But wait, you said you had school, but our podcast right now is nightmares.
come on, man, they gotta be a nightmare.
No.
You never been that scared from a nightmare?
I got I think 5 more nightmares that I'm terrified.
I could think of several, but that I was extremely.
No, like that, right on the same level that I like because
Mine,
keeps happening.
the spider.
No. That happened once, but it stuck with me. I had this recent dream that I keep having that keeps happening. The last time it happened was I want to say like around 7 months ago. I'm on a carnival, and because I hang out with my brother a lot. He's always in my dreams with me, and it's kind of like a Saw game.
Saw.
Like a Saw. There's this guy person. I can't tell what it is, and we're together trying to escape. And I see other people, like I don't recognize them, but they're right there, and I'm guessing this other significant other or something, and like we're stuck in this like carnival trying to escape. Like for some reason I can't think of why. I don't know why. I just walk the fuck out. And it just is that feeling like when you wake up, it's like, well, I should just walk out. There was nothing stopping me.
Right.
But during the dream, you don't have that mindset that just walk out. So I'm doing these games, to win enough to get out with my brother, and it always ends with one of us getting killed.
So
Most of the time, I keep shoving him away, and something kills me.
So wait, so as soon as you die, you wake up, or what happens after
Yeah.
you did?
Well, since it has happened a lot more time that I died, I still keep dreaming that
But it goes to a different dream, or?
it goes to no, it just goes to the viewpoint of my brother.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm dead, and I don't see him like through his eyes. I see him like a third person, like I'm
Like
behind
from
him
somewhere
watching,
else.
and he's right there. He's breaking down, like he just saw me get caught in half, shoved, shot or something, and
I dreamt that I got killed too, but I kind of wake up as soon as like I'm dead.
no,
Fuck, I died.
no,
And that's pretty much it.
It
Like I go to the main
for
street.
me, it's just weird when it happens because I can kind of like become another person that watches it, so it keeps going.
Right. So you dream how many times is this?
I want to say like around. It has happened around 4 times.
And do you get like similar stuff or?
No. It's like I'm in the same place.
But it goes like a little bit different every time, or is it like
Well,
straight up same dream?
yeah, because it's one of those moments like, oh, I'm in this dream again. Like I realize it, like, alright.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and I get terrified because like, why do I keep having the same dream? So every time I have it, I try to change the outcome.
Mhm.
And I feel like I keep getting closer to getting out because I'm only missing like 2 more games to win or something.
You should make a video game.
It's just a weird thing, like this guy's person that is a clown, big mouth, cornillos, and I'm not terrified of clowns. I'm not, like I loved clowns when I was small. They're funny and everything, but I guess
I mean, you
Because-
look at one every time you see
Yeah.
the mirror.
funny, and I guess because I
Just
I
kidding.
came here to the United States, and there's a big thing about clowns being scary
Right.
because in Mexico you get very rare to get a clown in.
Yeah.
It was, but here it's very rare.
Yeah, I don't see clowns in here that much.
So it's like something terrifies them, I guess, because people here don't like people with masks because it hides their face, and it's just like things that it happens every once in a while. Hopefully, it's not one of those dreams like it was documented. This guy kept having the same dream, like he was being teleported out by aliens, and the day that he actually went inside the, because he was describing it, he had a dream journal. Like every day he kept having the same dream,
Right.
and every day he kept getting sucked up into the thing. He was one night he a beam get maybe like 20 feet, and then next day more, and when he got inside he died. So I don't know if he was that stressed out that his mind just gave up on him.
Wait, so he
died.
He died.
He
Not
died.
in the dream. He really.
No, he really died. Cause like he kept a dream journal. So like the day before he was like another 20 feet away from actually going inside. So people say like, oh, so maybe the dream completed and he somehow his heart couldn't contain the fear, excitement, whatever, and he died.
He died.
There are people like, oh, he was actually kidnapped by aliens, and no, I just believe that his heart was that way. That when he felt fear, he had a heart attack or something.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
Huh. Here's mine.
What's up?
Okay, the one that I've been the most afraid of was when I was little. I guess 7, 8, I don't know, somewhere about yours. And I had this white mask with, gray hair. And I remember I used to use it to scare my little neighbor. So I used to here's my room, right? So here's my bed. And in Mexico, most closets are furniture closets. The ones you purchase and you put in, they're not like built in the house.
Yeah.
So I have like, my closet, and there's this like opening right there, and I keep my mask there, like right next to my bed. Not that I play with it a lot, but that's where I just put it. So I go to sleep, and it's stupid, because all I dreamed was it was chasing me.
Okay.
And that's all I dream of. I wake up, and I'm fucking scared.
You had a guilt dream?
Huh? Bro, that's what I'm thinking, because I told my mom, she's like, that's what you get for scaring him. I'm like, whatever. And then, yeah, that's all I dreamed, that it was chasing me. But the thing, to me, what made it more scary is because it was right there. So when I woke up, I'm looking at the closet, and it's hanging, like the hairs are hanging out the outside. So I'm creeping myself out because I'm looking at it. And I remember I stood like that for like 30 minutes. I just stood there just looking at it.
Yeah.
For quite a long time, just looking at it. And then until like I started moving. Okay, whatever, it's just a dream. And I went to sleep.
Yeah.
No, but here's the scariest one. To me, that one was the one that scared me the most. But I think if I would have had this dream I had a few while ago, when I was little, I would probably, got really scared. So, it was like 2-3 months ago or so, not long ago. I was going to sleep, and there's like this mirror right there. So I'm walking, and I see my own shadow in the mirror. So, kind of like, oh shit, that's just me. So whatever, but I guess that shadow thing
I gotta feel something a little bit.
got stuck in my head about the shadow. So, I go to sleep normally, just lay down, fall asleep. And I start dreaming some random shit. Like I'm dreaming that I'm jumping over here, that I'm walking over there. And then I'm dreaming that in the dream, I'm going to sleep. And I'm going to sleep in the same, same room, same setting, like in the real life. So, whatever. So then I go, I walk, I get in my bed, and I lay down. As soon as I lay down, I grab, my blanket or, whatever. I put it up, and when I put it up, I see like a shadow just going up like this, like covering me, right, everything. And then I want to like scream like help or something, but I can't. I'm like my mouth was like closed shut. Okay, so I'm like, and I'm trying to yell and I can't. And then when it gets about, because I'm facing up, right? So when that thing gets about right here, I blink, but when I close it and I try to open it, I cannot open it no more. So I'm like, I'm trying to talk and I'm trying to open my eyes and I can't. Yeah, my eyes and I can't. And then all of a sudden, I wake up like that. Like I wake up like all at the same, and I'm like, this is fucking weird, cause it was like in the same spot. Like I was dreaming, I was sleeping right in the same spot. So when I wake up, I feel like it was happening, because it was right in the same place, and it felt really weird. So I'm just right there like, and it's funny because I really have to go pee. So it's like, fuck, here I go. Get out the bed and I'm walking and I'm scared of myself.
At least you had the benefit of your bedroom being inside. When I used to live in Mexico, when I had those nightmares, my bedroom is outside.
Oh.
So
We had that in first, when we first built our house, it was outside, and then
and I got mad because every time, because my parents said that every time I said every year, said, oh, we're just gonna build another wall and then another door so you can just, because just,
you have to get us.
here's the bedroom, right, and here's the door to the house. It's just those like few paces and you're inside the bedroom. But when you're little, just a little, see outside, it's all dark and everything. And my parents got a gravel to make a new thing, but they never did nothing with it. So, and we used to play on it, like, fine, let's move around the rocks around. And every day, every night that I had a nightmare, like, I wake up and like, oh fuck, I'm terrified. And then, of course, I had to pee. So I go outside, I go like, and I see the rock formation, like, it looked creepy. It looked like the top of a frog with devil horns. So it's just gonna crap out of me. So I used to hold my pee in a lot. You're like, fuck, and and when I just couldn't handle it no more. Like, fuck, I got out, ran out, and I had this dog, se llamaba Oso. So like, all right, you come with me. So I grabbed him and just took me to the bedroom. Right. I'm terrified. You stay right there. And I just pee right there, and like me being like, because it's a dog and it's kind of big, so I feel protected. Again, all right, wash my hands, grab the dog. So every day, every night I had these dreams. I go to sleep with my hands smelling like wet dog. That's like,
It's okay, I'm safe.
it's just those retarded things.
I mean, but you're little, so you try and find a way for
But
you to feel safe.
I had the shadow thing happen to me a few months ago.
Really?
Yeah. It's but
Maybe it's
I
not.
wasn't sleeping.
You wasn't.
I wasn't sleeping. I just had this instant fear. Because I remember I opened my door and I went to the restroom that's right next to my room. So I went like this and I just looked up and it was just shadow and I felt like something pop out of me. And I was thinking karate going like this. I went like this and like there was nothing in there, but for some reason.
You felt scared.
Yeah, I just felt scared. And
So
in my mind right now, when I remember, I see like a devil thing. So I'm like, what the fuck was wrong with me?
yeah, 'cause you start thinking.
Yeah.
You
So
start playing with yourself, and you're like,
so yeah, and it's just one of those things like like I wasn't watching anything scary or nothing. You know how I am. I like horror things.
Yeah. You know.
And so I just got out. I was like, I just want to say that it just right there for like a second. I felt that fear, and I just went like that and punched nothing. Like the hell was that? So I immediately turned on the light. And standing in there. I thought maybe there was a fly that made a sound. Nada. Just went to the restroom, get inside, and I have this thing that if something happens, I start thinking about life and everything. So fuck, I got 40 years to die, and that terrifies me more than any nightmare because I start thinking I'm gonna die in a few years. God, nothing.
Oh, you mean like 40 years of life? That's nothing.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I already lived 21.
Yeah,
What the fuck am I gonna do in 2
Yeah, I start thinking. I start thinking I still remember when I was a small child and now I'm 21. Time moves fast and I'm gonna die in a few years. Which I guess is one of the reasons, that comes to me that I kind of believe in reincarnation because, hey, it's more fun than just going up to heaven and being right there for a while. Just things like that scare the fuck out of me. So Daniel, you scared of death?
Daniel.
I'm Daniel.
Yeah, you're Daniel.
Yeah,
That's
no,
right.
you're
What's up,
right.
Benji? You scared of death?
Yes.
Yeah. And I remember the first time I actually thought about that. Have I told you? I told you, right?
I don't know.
No. I was 4 years old and I don't know what made me think. I was coloring. And then I was thinking about, I was coloring flowers. It was a fucked up coloring book because I was coloring flowers and then the next page they were wilted flowers.
Okay.
So like, so I painted it brown. Next page they write down on the ground or burn. So like, I guess something that just kind of flick off the light. So and then I started crying, and I cried a lot. And started crying, and I went to my mom, and like my mom was like, "What's wrong?" Like with a motherly voice. What's and I still remember going like this, and this is what I said: "I'm gonna die." And my mom started laughing at me. Hey, that's a good mother. I'm gonna die.
Mijo pendejo.
And yeah, she said that. Son, that's not gonna happen for a long while. But what are you gonna do? And Mama has kind of a black humor sometimes. So she goes, don't worry, I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be dead way after you're about to die.
I'm not even care.
And like, I started crying more, and she laughed even more. But like, I'm kidding, like, but. That's already that I'm like.
Yeah, like instead of helping you,
Instead of helping me, she has like.
Instead of saying, no, you're not gonna die. Oh, but you still got a long time before you do.
You still got a long time.
Like, you just confirmed it.
You still gonna die. But you're like, what are you gonna do? I don't care. I'm gonna die way before you die. So it's just
That's
yeah.
funny.
So yeah, nightmare ends up in death things. Not good for me.
Not good for him. But alright, guys. What is the worst nightmare that you have had?
And what do you think about this guy? Should we keep him? He doesn't talk a lot.
Should we keep Merlin and
Angel.
Yeah, but anyhow, what's the worst nightmare you have had and how you dealt with it? What did you
Do
do?
you even deal with it? Do you just put it like in a box and say like, nope, that's going in there?
Like, I don't give a shit, he's going back to sleep. Or did you just cry? Did you jail? Did you
Just cry.
Did you just sit there for a while? Did you calm you? That's what I do usually. When I used to, when I was little, when I would get nightmares, I would stay still for a really long time until I start getting calm, and I'm like, okay.
For me, my dad. Now that I think about it, my dad was kind of different from other dads because in Mexico it's a big thing to be macho.
Okay.
So, but where you live is a big thing. You don't cry or nothing. But my dad was like, you wanna cry for a little bit, and then move on.
Let it out.
Let it out. Let it cry for a while, and then move on. Don't be crying, don't do nothing about it. So every time I had a nightmare, I came crying, and it was one of the few times when my dad was in the house because he used to work in Matamoros.
Yeah.
And so anytime I had, he came in like, alright, cry a little bit, and then he told me to tell him what it was about, and he pretty much deconstructed the dream, like, you had this dream because you were watching this movie or something.
Yeah, he made it look like.
He made it look like, it's just simple things.
Yeah, it's like there's nothing alarming
Yeah.
about it.
So yeah, he slowly, he calmed me down and all that.
That's cool.
Alright
Alright, guys. Thanks for watching this video.
If you like our talking, give us a like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. It will really help us.
And happy nightmares. See you guys next time.
It's the nightmare before Christmas.
Bye.
Bye guys.